everyone, welcome to our 13th Excel tutorial. I'm your instructor for today again, Prince Armstrong of Armstrong Computers channel. Now let's move on. Today's segment, our previous video, we talked about copying and moving information. I'll leave a link here so that you can get the whole concept and join us here. So today I'd like to talk about using the statistical function. Now what about using the statistical function? What is it all about? It says here, let's see, it says statistical function are the most commonly used categories of functions in spreadsheet. So some of the statistical functions are, that is sum, average, maximum, and minimum function. Okay, now without wasting my time, I'd like you to understand here is that statistical function is all about using the sum, average, maximum, and minimum, and this function is quite easily to use in Excel. It's a very powerful function that we normally use in Excel so far as what statistical function is concerned. Now let's talk about the functions and their syntax. The syntax talks about how, as you can see here, we have functions, we have syntax, we have description. Now the syntax talks about how they are being used. For instance, when we come to the sum function, we talk about sum syntax, meaning how it is being used, is equal to sum into bracket the cell range that you know of. Then description says add together, okay, it's supposed to be a range of cells, so add together of cells, so add together a range of cells. So okay, so there's a typographical error, it needs to be range of cells, so add together a range of cells. Now let's come to average. So average simply means that the total number of students divided by, the number of students divided by the total, okay, the number of students in a class divided by their total marks. That will make you to get the average mark. And the syntax of average is equal to average into bracket cell range. It's a determine the average value of a range of cell. So that is what average is all about. We have the maximum. So in the values we have 0, 2, 3. What is the maximum value in a value? Which is, and the syntax is equal to max into bracket cell range. And description say determine the maximum value of a range of cells. We have minimum in value 0, 1, 2, 3. What is the minimum? What is the smallest value in the range? And the syntax, to find out the syntax, is equal to mini into bracket cell range. And the description says determine the minimum value of a range of cell. Say, what are you talking about? Everything statistical. So talking about syntax, what is it all about? Now in this statistical function, we'll be looking at not only how to find the total sum, the average mark, the minimum and the maximum, but we'll be looking at how to name a cell. Okay, naming cell also as well. And naming cell easily help one to easily perform what calculation, and that is what we are going to look at. Without wasting my time, let's dive straight into the worksheet. So this is my worksheet. This is our previous video. I'll leave a link here where you can go and then look at how to construct the XYZ code corporation and join us in this statistical function. So without wasting my time, I'll open a new page. So let me just open a new page. Okay, so I'm here now. So as I'm here now, I'd like you to just move ahead to move to cell A1 and type statistical. So A1, type statistical. Okay, then after that, go ahead, move to cell A3 and type year. So A3 and type years. So A3, type years, my bad. Okay, so that is it there. Type years. Go ahead, move to cell B3 and type home runs. So B3, type home run. My bad. Okay, so that is it. Then home runs. Move ahead, move to cell A20 A20, I'm here already, and type total. Okay, go ahead, move to cell A21 and type average. Okay, so A21 and type average. So A21, you type average. Okay, so go ahead and move to cell A22, type low. Okay, low. So A23, type high. High. Okay, so basically that is just that. Now let's go ahead and enter the years. Now move to cell A4. I'd like you to type 1991. Press enter and type 1992. Remember, we dealt with something we call using the autofill, and I'll leave a link here where you can just go and see and take a recap of how to use the autofill, and even I'll leave the link in the description below where you can just go ahead and then learn about the autofill. So now, as we have 1991, 1992, not to waste much time, you can select the cell range and use the autofill handle here. Hold on and drag it. It automatically fill the cell by, you see, 1993, 1994, 1995, in that manner up to 2005. So you can see there nicely. Then I'll just drop it. Okay, so that is autofill here. So okay, so that's it. Now when you watch here, the home run supposed to be in cell B, what B3. Now I intentionally did it this way for you to understand the use of cut and copy that we dealt with in our previous video. So now I'm supposed to type the home runs here in cell B3, but I mistakenly typed it in cell what, in cell C3. So to move it here, I can choose to select cell C3 here, bring the mouse pointer to the, you see the green line, tick line surrounding my cell. Being a mouse pointer to, you see a four-headed arrow will then showed on my mouse pointer, and I will drag it to cell C3, and then my label will move there. Or let me undo it. Again, you can choose to look through the home ribbon under the clipboard logical group and click on cut. Then bring the mouse pointer to cell B3, and I'd like you to click on paste, and then it will automatically move the content to B3. So let's go ahead and enter our values. So move to cell B4. I'd like you to type 3. Enter. 49. Enter. 32. Enter. 33. Just enter for me. And then 39, enter. 22, enter. 42, press enter. 9, enter. 9 again, press enter. 39 again, just press enter for me. And 52, enter for me. 58, 58 of course, enter. 50, 52, 50, make it 70, 70 will be okay for me. 70, press enter. 65, we press enter again, and then 32 being the last one. So we've now filled in our home rounds. Now let's adjust the column of our the home rounds. So let's cell A, B, 3, look through the home ribbon under the cells logical group, click on the tasked arrow beside format, and from the format drop down list, I'd like you to click on column width. Okay, we are adjusting the width of the column that is B3. Okay, so come to cell as the column width dialog box display, I'd like you to go ahead and type, let's say 14 will do, and click on OK, and then it will adjust a little bit. I've seen it nicely. Okay, I've seen it. Let's do the same thing to column cell A3. So select cell A3, look through the home ribbon under the cells logical group, click on formula. From the formula drop down, let's click on column width, and I'd like you to go ahead, adjust the column width to 14, click on OK, and then to open widely nicely. Let's go ahead. Now I like to center my my years. So select a cell range from cell A4 to A18. Then you hold on to Control plus E to center. Okay, okay, it's avoiding it. But yes, you can hold on to, you can look through the home ribbon under the alignment logical group, click on center, and then your years will be centered. Okay, do the same thing. So select the cell A3, click on center, cell B3, click on center, and select a cell range from cell B4 to B18, click on center, and you have it there nicely. Let's enhance our work a little bit. Select a cell range from cell A3 to B3, click on bold to bold it a little bit. I mean, let it be bold. Okay, bold. So it is bold. It's like, I don't know what is wrong. Okay, nicely. Now my machine is moving slow, so bold. That is just that. So we have our work here now. To easily perform calculation, when you have a long list of data this way, it is advisable that you name the cell range. So as I told you, in this statistical function, you'll be looking at renaming the cell range to easily perform calculation. One can name a cell range, and then this will help the person to easily perform the calculation. Instead of he or she bringing the cell addresses, he will just bring the name that he has given to the cell to help him or her to easily perform calculation. So that's what we are going to look at. Without wasting my time, select a cell range from cell B4 down to B18. Go ahead and click inside the name box here. Click inside the name box and type home runs. Okay, and press enter. So automatically we're giving a name to this cell range as home rounds. So therefore, for us to sum up these home rounds in cell B20, instead of you typing equal to sum, okay, equal to sum into bracket B4 column, in that manner we'll just type equal to sum into bracket home runs, okay, and then Excel will automatically perform the calculation for us. Then I'll close the brackets. You can see that it has selected the cell range for me. So when I press enter, it automatically calculates it. Okay, how cool is that? So let's find the average again. So it's going to be equal to average into bracket home runs. Okay, close the bracket, press enter, and this is the average value. So you do the same thing when it comes to where we have the low. That's to find in the value what is the smallest value in this home round. To do that, you just type equal to mean or minimum, okay, and type home rounds. And then you close the bracket, press enter, and then it is there. To find the higher, that's why you use the max. Okay, you type equal to max, equal to what? Max into bracket home runs. Then you close the bracket, you press enter. You can see easily to perform calculation. So that is just that. So to enhance our work, you can choose to hold on to the total depth and center it, and then the total and up to select a cell range from cell B20 to cell B23. Click on center, and you have it there. Now to format it with border, select a cell range from cell A3 down to B3. look through the home ribbon. Under the cells logical group, click on the tasked arrow below format, and from the format drop down list, click on format cells. A dialog box will display on the screen. Let's wait for it. That is it. I'd like you to go ahead and click on border, and click on inside border, and click on outside border and inside border. So outline border and inside border, and just click on OK, and your work will be formatted with what? With border lines nicely. You can go ahead and enhance the label in cell A1, increasing the font size to let's say 18, selecting a font known as a nice font, of course. Well, I like using elephants. I don't know about you, so you can also choose to use elephants or anyone. Okay, anyone that you think. Okay, let me use this one. This one is not bad. No, let me maintain Tahoma. I like using Tahoma too. Tahoma is also nice, or Times New Roman, or maybe Impact. I like using Impact also. So you can use Impact, press enter, and then it is there. Okay, so that is how to construct a statistical function. So basically that is just that. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.